SB221. This is Unit Cougar Creek Ranch, November 6, November X-ray whiskey. This is my second rebuild of the, why is not focusing, of the SoftStart module. Okay, this time, and I'm going to put the picture of it. I got this 3-500Z G, but actually it's marked 3-500Z, unbranded. I got it from China, from somewhere. Well, after 15 minutes, and I put only 40%. I mean, I ran my amplifier only with 40 watts input, and one of the tube developed a crack, and on the picture you can see also that there is some uniformity on that area where the crack happened. So now I rebuilt it the second time, and I believe I was lucky and happy when I decided to buy parts for 5-time replacement. So this is number 2. I have 3 more. So the first one was my mistake, not having the cover on when I turn on the switch, and that actually was a little beep and not nothing big, but the SoftStart module was damaged. This time, actually, when this tube developed the crack, like 15 minutes after I turned on, actually I heard a big noise. So I hope my amplifier transformer didn't get damaged or something, but looks like both resistors and relay, they're totally blown by probably high current going through the tube that developed the crack. Anyway, I'm going to show you again after I run the amplifier. I hope so, if I don't need to replace the transformer or something, which will be more costly. Well, this is second install of refurbished SoftStart module. You may want to notice that I install it 180 degrees rotated, because actually this is symmetrical, so it doesn't matter. You have the voltage for the relays and 220 volts inline resistors, which the whole thing is symmetrical, so it doesn't matter if you have on E the positive and F negative, or vice versa. Yeah, it goes either way. Now I'm going to make the test. Well, this is real life test. If something else is blown, I'm going to figure out right now. I'm going to turn it on. Power supply, I mean, the auto transformer brings 220 volts because I prefer that voltage. So let's see if the lights come on. Voila! The SB221, I think it's one of the most reliable thing. I have 2.5 kilovolts, sorry. Yep, and I can go to 3,000, 200 volts, something like that. It's wonderful. So I'm going to set it up back and try to get to see if the current antenna where it is located with 15 meters in one side and 6 meters on the other side, barely touching some leaves from the apple tree, and no touching the fir tree. Yeah, I'm going to work on that tomorrow because today it was too much smoke and we had high temperature, above 30 degrees Celsius on my property. So smoke is bad, and it was about 170, the index of air quality today around here. And even we've seen actually more smoke than yesterday, that was 180. So yeah, but we stay safe inside and we have a great temperature indoors. Cheers. So second time repair, so it was a success. So I got full power on 7053 kilohertz frequency. Everything works perfect. Only I want to draw some conclusions from what I learned myself here. First of all, I replaced the SoftStart components because I figured out in my previous video and experience that the SoftStart module, it protects my circuits in case that I turn on the power with no cover. So it was proved, and that's very important. That's a real life experience. And I mean, personally, I'm very much inclined to take those very seriously because they are really true. Now, I find out that it was a big bang when a tube cracked, and probably was very high power. And in fact, the result of that was that the soft start just blew up. It was a big bang, actually. Yeah. So, you know, just to mention here, in case you haven't paid attention, the soft start, what it does, in fact, let's say if you have a transformer and you apply the power to it, that's an inductance, right? And in the first moment, the resistance, the pure resistance of your coil will actually demand a huge amount of current. That's called inrush current. It's a spike, really. And you want to avoid that because that spike can damage many things and do many other problems. So basically, what you do, you put, like in our circuit here, you put in line with the wires, I mean both 220 volts input wires, you put 10 ohm resistors. So when you apply power, the current will go to the transformer through those resistors. But to get the full power, then after that, you'll use the relays that get powered, and you'll pretty much short circuit those two resistors. So that means you'll get direct power into the transformer without going through the 10 ohm resistors or 20 ohm resistor on each side, right? That avoid the big spike turn on. Anyway, that's about it. As I said, I'm glad that I got components and I still have 3 more repairs to do. And as I mentioned before, it cost me only $16 for 3 sets of components. And I have no problem buying some more if I'm, I guess, overpassing that. Doing more than 5 repairs. Although I don't care about that. In fact, it's fun for me and I enjoy it. Well, guys, have a wonderful time hamming and 73, November 6th, November X-ray Whiskey, over.